A native of Cameroon, now recognized as a global leader in health technology and social entrepreneurship. The story of Sufi Dr. Moka Lantum isn't just about the Harvard degree or the global awards. It's a story of a profound internal struggle between the comfort of American dream and the call of a broken system back home. Imagine standing in a high-rise office in Rochester, New York, managing $1 billion healthcare budget for Fortune 500 companies. On paper, I made it. I was the son of legendary Cameroon physician and I had conquered the West. But every time I looked at data, the spreadsheets, the premiums, the clinical outcomes, a shadow followed me. The struggle wasn't poverty, the struggle was dissonance. I lived in a world where we argued over the cost of electric surgeries, while I knew that in the villages of my childhood, mothers were still dying because a $2 dose of an antimaterial was sitting in a warehouse 5 miles away, stuck in a paper based black hole. I felt like a traitor to my father's legacy. He had mapped the health of a nation with a pen and a stereo case. Here I was with the world's most advanced data tools, using them to optimize insurance premiums and instead of saving my own village lives. The U-turns and the wall of skepticism. In 2010, I decided to walk away. I left the corporate security of BlueCross BlueShield to move to Nairobi. The struggle shifted from the internal to the practical. I walked into rural clinics and saw the graveyard of technology. Expensive computers surrounded by NGOs, covered in dust because there was no electricity or no one knew how to use the software. I faced a harsh reality, the trust gap. Local pharmacists and doctors didn't trust a returnee from America who thought he could fix their system with an app. The logistic nightmare. I realized that even if I built the best software, the roads were washed out and the last mile of medicine delivery was a physical battle against the mud and corruption. The financial strain. Microclinic technology wasn't a quick win. There were moments of deep doubt where I wondered if I had traded a stable life for a mission that the world cannot return. The breaking point. I remember the silence in those clinics when the cells were empty. The silence is a weight. It tells you that your data models have failed to real in person. I realized then that I couldn't just be a tech guy, I had to be a bridge builder. I had to learn to speak the language of the village elders and the language of the venture capitalists simultaneously. I had to convince my Harvard peers that a goat in a Cameroon village was a more significant marketer for the return on investment than was a stock option. The struggle culminated not in a bank balance but in a homecoming. In 2023, when I was installed as a Sufi, a traditional leader in Cameroon, I looked at the 13 goats my classmate had said. I realized the struggle was never about choosing between the US and Africa, but between profit and purpose. I was integrating them. I am a man of data, but my heart beats to the rhythm of the village. I didn't just fix the supply chain, I found a way to make sure that no mother's life is ever lost to a missing data point again.